Basketball!
Yes!
It's time to start getting ready for some fancy b-ball. This is going to be our point guard tiers and rankings. We'll have all our other videos up, all the stuff on the website, so check that out. Get in the forums if you got any questions. Start us off tier 1.
Got the top 3 here, and normally what we're going to do is just highlight a few people in each tier, but it's the first tier. Dustin hates my this. I'm talking about all 3. Steph Curry, our overall #1 point guard. Great shooting, obviously you're going to get out of him. His ankle injury is a thing of the past. He's had 2 full solid seasons. That gives confidence to put him #1. #2, Chris Paul. I mean, obviously you're getting assists, you're getting the steals. Just solid all-around fantasy basketball player. And then rounding out our first tier, my boy, on the Bullets, starting for your point guard, starting point guard for your Bullets, John Wall. I think he just keeps growing year after year. Of course, the shooting percentage isn't great, but he's going to get you a ton of points. He's going to get you a ton of assists, going to get you a ton of steals. One of the most exciting players in the NBA.
He talks about more people and just talks faster. That's what
it counts, though. I fit your little. You have to speak in this amount of time, or you yell at you.
That's not really what happens. But tier 2, got 2 guys for you. Damian Lillard. 82 games played last year. That's one of my favorite things about him. He's been durable so far in his career, solid all the way around. And then Westbrook, kind of the opposite. If he stays healthy, he could be up in tier 1, maybe 1 or 2, but it's just been health with him that just scares us a little bit. That's why we got him down to tier 2.
All right, tier 3, and health is so important in fantasy basketball, so keep that in mind. Tier 3, I got 2 guys for you. They're very similar. It's Kyle Lowry and Ty Lawson. You know, both these guys kind of go under the radar, but they're great starting point guards on any fantasy team. Both averaging right around 18 points a game. They're going to get you right around 8 assists, 3 to 4 boards. Those are just solid stats, and these that often goes unknown. So if you wait on a point guard, these are great guys that you can grab in the early middle rounds.
Tier 4, got a couple of vets to talk about. First one, Derrick Rose. I mean, this guy,
injury is important.
it's very frustrating with him because he's fun to watch. Everyone loves watching this guy play, and he just can't seem to stay out on the court. But if he does, he's going to be a steal for where you can get him in the draft. And then Rajon Rondo, he's banged up right now, broken hand. He'll probably miss a couple weeks of the season, so we bumped him down just a little bit. But again, it's a long season, so don't feel like you should completely ignore him in the draft because you wait him out a couple weeks and you get good value in the draft.
And he might get traded. Nope, we're posting this. September-ish. Might be posted in October-ish.
That was quick. We're quick today.
Either way, tier 5. Tony Parker is the first one I'm talking about. And yes, he's great. And yes, he's not quite as old as Duncan. But yes, he plays for the Spurs. Therefore, this random do not play coach's decision. His minutes are restricted. So just based on that minute alone, he's got to go down. And then Jose Calderon we got. I actually really like him going into the Knicks. I don't think he's going to score a ton of points because Melo's on that team and he's the only one allowed to shoot the ball, triangle or not. But Calderon's going to pass on the ball. I can see double digits assist out of him this coming season.
Time to start talking about some rookies. Tier 6 has got a couple of interesting guys. First one's Elfrid Payton for Orlando. With rookie players in the NBA, it's more about opportunity than talent. It's obviously talent plays a factor, but if you're not on the court, you're not going to score points. Payton's in a pretty good situation as far as having a chance of getting minutes right away. That's why we got him ranked where he is. He's an interesting player this year. And then Marcus Smart, and I think he's more talented out of the two, but he's in a little bit more crowded of a situation. So we'll see how many minutes he gets, but they're already saying that he's going to factor in pretty much day 1 for the Celtics. So you got to pay attention to him. He could be a great late round steal, especially if Rondo ends up getting shipped out of town.
Rondo gets traded and you've drafted and you're drafting early. You're going to have a huge value because he could play 30 minutes a night. Number 7, tier 7. Got 2 guys for you. The first one's Felton. Blah. Out in Dallas, but if you're drafting this low, yeah, that's why he's in tier 7. He should be the starting point guard. He said he's slimmed down, he's motivated, and blah, blah, blah. Whatever, he's going to get you some stats, I guess. And then Jeremy Lin, I really want to talk about. He's on the Lakers, so he's going to get a lot of hype for that reason. But all of a sudden, they're saying Nash looks really young, he's playing great. I think he cuts into Lin's minutes, and plus, when Lin got a lot of minutes in Houston, it wasn't Linsanity anymore. That time is well gone, so don't worry. In the middle rounds, don't go crazy and see that name and draft him, because there's a lot of other guys that we like a lot more, like a Trey Burke and other guys. Clearly, we've ranked them, so there's other guys we like more.
Linsanity only lasted a few weeks.
But it was awesome.
Name go over here.
So awesome.
That's right here. This is the point guard. Check out all the other positions. Get in the forums if you got any questions.
Pen flip.